think I've got it figured out. So I'm going to start with page 8 to finish off, and I've decided I am going to put it on a base page. And the first thing I'm going to need is the bit that we've already made. Now the decision here is, do I glue it straight down, or do I glue it just on 3 sides to make a bit of a secret pocket? I think it's going to be a secret pocket. So I'm going to get some medium size tape for the sides. Be very careful as I cut this off, because I don't want to cut my page. Oops. And then a slightly thicker bit for the bottom, I think. Yep, that's the bottom there. Tape backing off. Get my glue on. And this is page 8, so it's going right at the very bottom of the page. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. I can't see a thing. I can turn it sideways, see if that helps. Okay, let's see if I can do it this way. Looks better. There we go. Okay, so now for the top half. I'm going to start off with a piece that is 9 inches by 6 inches. And I've scored it in at 3/4 of an inch. So with that flapped in, it should fit beautifully right on here. Like that. So get some tape on the back here. Bit of glue. Okay, and this is page 8, so it's going on the flap in, it's going on the left hand side at the top. So I'm just trying not to get my head in the way. I am sorry if I have been getting my head in the way. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Next, you are going to want a piece that is 8 1/4 inches by 6 inches. I am pretty sure it's 8¼ inches. No, it's not. It's 8½ inches. That's not right. Okay. Just got to figure this out now. This one goes here. This one goes here. Yep, that is going to be slightly... no, it might not be. It's going to go down. Okay, it's 8½ inches. And you score it at 4¼ inches. So, now I'm not too sure why I did this one like that. Not too sure at all. Because you actually only need it. That plus the... Oh well. I've done it, so I'm keeping it. And this one, so it's 4¼ inches across now, because you folded it in half. And... oh, get the tape off the bottom. I am going to stick this one on, and I am going to be a bit naughty, and I'm going to also make this one into a bit of a secret pocket. Might as well. Oh, that wasn't clever. I stuck my tape to my sticky tape. Ugh. Okay, I'll sort that out in a second. Yeah, I'll sort it out now. Okay. So, right, now this one, and as it is a totally secret pocket, I'm just going to put thick tape all round. Oh. Make sure it's held on nice and tightly. Okay, so this little booklet, basically what it is, for page 8, is going to go on the far right hand side, opening this way. Okay. So, let's get the tape backing off of here. Nearly got a piece of tape stuck in my hair. That serves me right for not being too careful. Okay. So this one's going to go right at the top there, right at the edge, and that should just fit in there. Okay, next. Now, I used a scrap piece of paper for this. It's worked out at 4½ inches high, and what I've done is I'm going to make it as a pocket here. Now I know this gap is 4 inches. No, this gap is 4. Yes, this gap is 4 inches. So this pocket is actually 3 and 15/16. No, yes, across, plus whatever you've got left over for the flaps. I think these are 3/4 inch flaps. I'm also going to have a pocket under here. I'm pretty sure this one is quite a bit shorter. This is only 4 and 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to have quite a significant gap. I'm going to have a 1/16 of an inch gap each side there. For some reason this one is not showing as a gap hardly at all. So 4.5 inches high, so this one is approximately 4 7/8 across, with a 1/2 inch. If you do that, 4 7/8 with a 1/2 inch my brain has gone dead. A 1/2 inch hinge flap at each side, because you really don't need a hinge this big for a small pocket. So put the tape on. I'm going to mitre those edges. And I want to make sure when I mitre these edges that I'm not going to see, not that it's going to matter because it should be covered, but I just want to make sure that I'm not going to see the flaps on the other side. So you don't need anything more than about 1/2 inch for a hinge bit there. So a bit of tape along the bottom. Okay, so this is the shortest one, so once again 1/2 inch flap each side, 3 7/8 the pocket in the middle, so that makes it 4 7/8 across with a 1/2 inch flap at each side, and it's 4.5 inches high. That's what I'm looking for. This tape backing off. Get my glue on. Okay, and this one's going to the bottom. Well, it's going nearest down it to the bottom, so that can still open there, and that still closes there, only it's not going to. Okay, I'm going to have to bring my pocket in slightly. Oh. Okay. Sticky, sticky. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try very carefully just to bring that pocket in just a little bit. On both sides. And you want it to come in about 1/16 of an inch. Obviously my 3 7/8 wasn't a very good 3 7/8, it was closer to 4. This is why you need the middle of the pocket to be 3 7/8. But you know, I make these mistakes, so you don't have to. Okay. Hopefully that's enough. Reapply the glue. I apologise for fluffing about and making a mistake, but there we go. Like I said, better I make these mistakes than I say do this, do this, do this, and then it doesn't work. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, the second pocket. Take one each side. Now this pocket is, did I already say? Anyway, it is 4 1/8. Actually, so it's 5 1/8 across by 4.5 high, with 1/2 inch gap on each side, which makes the pocket in the centre a 4 1/8 inch pocket with a 1/2 inch hinge flap at each side. Okie dokie. Get that down there. Oops. That wasn't very good, was it? Okay. Make sure your pocket fits. Oh, that's why I've got a little gap there. Push my pocket over. Push my flap over. That's why that pocket was probably a bit tighter than it should have been. So, take backing off of this slightly wider pocket. And of course the measurements for the page 9 will be exactly the same. The only difference being is I'm not having it flapping open towards the left, I'm going to have it flapping open towards the right. So this pocket on, there we go. And then finally, what I'm going to do is I have to mark it, or else I'll end up putting the wrong paper on the wrong bit. Right, this is just a pocket that's going on the top so that you have the matching little flaps. I think that's going to look quite nice, matching cutouts there. And this is 9 3/4 by 6.5. I've cut my decorative bit in the middle, and it's got a 3/4 inch flap on each side. So you score it in at 3/4 and 9 inches. Right, let's get this one on, and then I can get page 9 done, and then I can decorate, and then it'll be on to, what's the next one going to be? The back and inner front cover and mats and tags will be the next one, and a little bit of, I don't know how long it's going to be because I've got a little bit of fussy cutting to do for a few bits and pieces that I want to add. And for all the time I've spent watching Ghosts of Shepherd's Town and everything else, I could have been sat there cutting out, but I wasn't. I didn't do any of it. Okay. Oops. I want this upside down for the moment anyway, because I think it'll be easier for me to get the pocket on upside down. Actually, it'll be easier for me to put the pocket on just the flap. So, the tape backing is off, the glue is on. So these are 3/4 inch hinges at the sides because it is a larger pocket. Okay, and this one's going right to the bottom there, lined it up. Okay, this pocket's slightly bigger than my page, so what I'm going to do here, you see it's just poking out slightly each side. So what I shall do is line up my ruler. Grab my knife. A friend of mine asked me, why do you use a box knife or a Stanley knife rather than, a tool knife rather than a craft blade? It's simply because I find them sharper. If they do go blunt, I just flick off a bit. They're cheaper. In a lot of cases they're cheaper. They're easier to use. I mean, I can get 5 of those for like £1, 5 or 6. Actually no, it's 4 small ones and 3 large ones for £1, which is why I use the box knives and the tool knives and the box cutters, box knife. Okay, so that, apart from decoration of course, is page 8. Make sure I've got the right one. Oh, I'm going to have to cut this down a bit at the top, aren't I? So I'm going to do that now, whilst I remember, because I don't want to okay, yeah, I don't want to have to put all the glue on and stick it on and then suddenly realise that I've made a boo-boo. So, because I cut a very tiny slither off the top of this one, just a smidgen, I'm going to cut just a smidgen off of this. And because this paper is thinner, I'm being quite light-handed with the knife. So, page 8, ready to decorate. On to page 9, ready to decorate. Ready to put together and then decorate. So, that's my long one, that's my short one. I'm going to do, I'm just going to already bring this one in slightly because I know I measured them exactly the same, and because I know I'm going to have a little bit of trouble, I'm just going to bring this in just slightly. I do not recommend doing this. I recommend measuring it properly in the first place. Because I can't bear the fact that I'm going to, if I don't use this, I'm going to waste this tiny piece of card. I'm faffing with it to make sure it fits. Okay, so page 9. Now, I'm having this so that this is going to be at the top not the bottom. That's really the main difference between pages 8 and 9, to be honest. So I'm going to stick my tape on. Badly, apparently. Oh dear. It's been a hard day, and it's going to carry on being a hard day, I think. Do you have those awful feelings that you've done something wrong? Can I stick this on the right way? Yes, I did. I did stick it on. I had a horrible feeling that I stuck it the wrong way down. Okay. Where was I? I was here, making sure that I'm sticking it tape on the right end. Like something's bothering my doggy. What's the matter, Barkley? Have we got thunder coming? Okay, as you can see, my craft desk is getting messier and messier. I'll have to tidy up before I do anything else, I think. After I finish putting this together. Oh, that's going to annoy me. Got it. Okay. Glue on. And this one is going at the top of the page. So all I'm going to do here, is measure this to the top of the page here, here, and here. Like that. Okay. At the top of the page. So you do get that little hidden pocket there. Okay. Now for this bit, let's get my first bit. Once again, this is 9 inches by 6 inches. Yes, because that's 4.5, so this would have to be 6, wouldn't it? Yeah. Get some tape on the side. Oh, that'd be my hubby home. Okay, and this one I'm having at the bottom here. So I am not happy about that. I'm going to push that back. Sorry, getting my head in the way again. I'm just going to push that right up because that's really annoying me for some reason. There we go. Okay, that's better. Now I can put it on. Okay, so yeah, it's going on the bottom, on the right. There we go, so I'm going to butt that right up against there, edge to edge, and that on. Okay, I pushed that too far down on that side, that's not good. Do it again. Butt up against there, don't push it underneath it. I think that should be better. Up against there and up against there. There we go. That's better. Okay, I've got a small, and I do mean a small, bit of overhang there. Nope, no I haven't, that's fine. Okay, so this will then open this way, and I want this one on the far left, opening this way. So I want to put tape around here. And then I will stop recording for a moment while I make myself another coffee because I am desperate. I do drink a lot of coffee. I have cut down, I'm down to about between 20 to 25 cups a day now. Much as I hate decaf, I do drink a lot of decaf. Okay, so let's get the tape backing off of this one. Oh, I've just done that wrong. I'm not going to have a secret pocket on this side, apparently. I put the tape on the wrong side. So I'm going to stick it down fully. Okay, this one's going here. Opening up. I do apologise again. Making sure this time it's right on the edge. There we go. So this one's not a secret pocket. I just stuck it down completely. So I'm going to make myself a coffee and then I'll be back to the pockets and stick them in. Right, let's get these pockets on. Put this up the right way first. So the shorter pocket goes in here. Once again, I'm just going to make sure that will be able to be closed. And that can be opened, so that's fine. Get my tape on the back. Of the flaps. And not stick my scissors to my not stick my scissors to my tape. Right. a little bit of tape at the bottom. And no, I haven't said it so far, have I? So nothing falls out of your bottom. I'm just going to do it to this one quick whilst I've got the tape here. So nothing falls out of that bottom. Okay. Get my pokey tool, take this tape backing off. Glue on. And then pop the pocket into its place. That can close. That can open. Right, next. This pocket, try and ignore the fact that there are kids shouting outside. It's nearly the end of the summer holidays, so I think the kids are getting restless. Down slightly. Tape backing off. Glue on. And pocket down at the bottom here. There we go, page 9. Now I have to decide where my magnets are going. Now I know I'm going to have a magnet obviously to keep this flap there, and I might use the same magnet to keep this flap down here. So I'll have a magnet here, a magnet here, and then one magnet here, and hopefully this magnet should be strong enough to hold that down, which is why I'll use a 1/2 mil magnet instead of a 1/4 mil magnet. And I think do I want magnets? Well, I suppose I could put tape around. Oh, I've got my pocket. Forgot to put my pocket on. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Tape. So the measurements are exactly the same as page 8. The only difference is how it's put together. starting off with this bit. Get some tape on top of there. And pop this pocket on. A lot better than that. Right, let's try this one again. Here we go. Okay. I think there's not much of an overhang there. It is less than a 1/16 of an inch, but I am going to take it off because it's very, 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 very slightly sticky. There we go. So, the reason I haven't put my decorative papers on here, well, I haven't stuck this down yet, is because I haven't put my decorative papers on, and because this is going straight to page, obviously I want to decorate it first. So page 8 and 9, obviously slightly different but basically the same. You'll have the pocket here, which is straight to page. This will flip open, and you have the pocket here, secret pocket here. This will be magnetised, this will flap open. You've got this pocket here which flaps down, pocket here, tuck spot here. I'm going to have a belly band across here, and then pocket here, flips open, pocket, flips open, pocket. I might put ribbon around that, you know. I think that'd be quite nice. So I'm going to tie some ribbon to keep this closed, I think. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put some ribbon on. So what I will do is I'll have ribbon behind the complete piece there. Now I may have a magnet in it, but I'm going to definitely have ribbon there to hold that down, I think. I like that idea. So there we go. I'll decorate it, get my magnets on, everything else, and then I'll come back to show you what they look like and hopefully have them stuck into the page, and then we'll start on the back inside cover and the inner front inside cover. So, but for now that's done, and I'll be back in a bit when this is all decorated. Finished decorating. I haven't put my pictures in yet, because I forgot, basically. And these are slightly too big, so I'm going to have to reprint them out smaller. But it is decorated. So, and I did use the ribbon on here. So page 8, that's just a magnet in the end, each end. And then obviously that opens, there's the pocket, it opens, that's the pocket. So nice and easy on that bit, and on the bottom half, just the pocket here, oops, which flips open, has a magnet in here that holds this up, and I did put a decorative edge. I stuck that, I'll show you on the next page. And the pocket there, and obviously there's a little secret pocket back there. So page 9 should be easier to see. take it over this way a bit. So obviously this comes open, you've got the pocket, comes open. The magnet is in here as well as here and here. So there's 3 magnets for this top bit. That pops open, you've got the edge here, and here's where I glued this onto the back, this little decorative strip here, and punched out this bit for the decorative belly band, decorative edge each side. So that's that bit. Once again, magnet on the ribbon, and that bit's all done. So I won't come back and show you the pictures. I'll just show you that with the pictures done next time I come, because next time I think I'm going to be doing this bit, which is the inner front cover inside. So the inner front cover. Okay. And I've got a few more charms. I have got to sort out these charms. I've got quite a few more that need to go on. I bought this really, really inexpensive charm bracelet, and on it I'm going to be using a little heart, a little chair, a lovely little pen, possibly the book with the pearl, and the key. Yeah, that's it, and the key. There's a little key there as well. Like I said, it was I think it was 99 pence from a Chinese store. It's buy one get one free. So, and then I've still got the rest of the charms and the chain to use on another project. So that is pages. Oh, this book's getting so heavy. That's pages 8 and 9. So that's, apart from the tags and such, like the actual base pages of the book are finished, because we already did page 10. So on to the next bit, but for now, page 8 and 9 all done, and yeah, I'll be back when I've got the next bit all ready to do. Bye for now.